Associated Newspapers, the publisher of the MailOnline, Mail on Sunday and the Daily Mail, has been granted permission to appeal against Lord Justice Warby's ruling in favour of Meghan. In February, Lord Justice Warby granted a summary judgment to the Duchess of Sussex, backing her claims the Mail on Sunday had invaded her privacy and breached her copyright with the publication of extracts from a letter she had penned and sent to Thomas Markle SNR. However, the newspaper has now confirmed its appeal against this ruling has been granted. A spokeswoman for the Mail on Sunday and MailOnline told The Times, "We are pleased with the Court of Appeal's decision to grant us permission to appeal against the summary judgments handed down by the High Court, and its recognition of the exceptional public interest in the issues raised by the case." Meghan's legal representative said the Sussex camp was confident the judgment against the Mail on Sunday will be upheld. They said, "The Duchess has already won her legal case against the Mail on Sunday on all claims, after years of pursuing accountability from the publisher for wrongdoing. We are confident that Mr. Justice Warby's strong judgment against the Mail will be upheld, and we support the Court of Appeal's further review of the legal rights that were confirmed to have been violated in Mr. Justice Warby's ruling." As announced in a blistering statement released by the Duke of Sussex on October 1, 2019, Meghan launched a legal battle against Associated Newspapers after the Mail on Sunday and MailOnline published 5 articles featuring extracts from her private, handwritten letter to Mr. Markle. The articles were released in February 2019, while the letter was sent by the Duchess to her father in August 2018. Upon launching her legal challenge, Meghan accused Associated Newspapers of misuse of private information, copyright infringement, and breach of the Data Protection Act. Meghan won her privacy claim against the Mail on Sunday in February, when Lord Justice Warby granted the Duchess summary judgment. This move ended this legal battle without a full trial. This trial had been scheduled to take place in autumn this year and could have seen both the Duchess and her father give evidence under oath. The judge said at the time, the claimant had a reasonable expectation that the contents of the letter would remain private. The Mail articles interfered with that reasonable expectation. These articles were written after 5 friends of the Duchess had spoken anonymously to People magazine in her defense, also mentioning the letter. The judge said, "The only tenable justification for any such interference was to correct some inaccuracies about the letter." But Mr. Justice Warby added, "The inescapable conclusion is that, save to the very limited extent I have identified, the disclosures made were not a necessary or proportionate means of serving that purpose. For the most part, they did not serve that purpose at all. Taken as a whole, the disclosures were manifestly excessive and hence unlawful." The judge also found Associated Newspapers had infringed Meghan's copyright. In a separate hearing, he granted summary judgment in favor of the Duchess, also the issue of her being the sole author of the letter. In February, Meghan celebrated her legal victory by issuing an impassioned statement in which she said to be grateful to the courts for holding Associated Newspapers and the Mail on Sunday to account for their illegal and dehumanizing practices. A spokesperson for Associated Newspapers said at the time, "We are very surprised by today's summary judgment and disappointed at being denied the chance to have all the evidence heard and tested in open court at a full trial. We are carefully considering the judgment's contents and will decide in due course whether to lodge an appeal."